Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. This is the audio test we will be starting soon. Please let me know if any of the commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want all of us to be about equally as loud, and the game should be just barely audible. If there are any recommendations that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. And to make sure the stream was perfect for you, I had to update Windows. So we're starting a little bit late, which means we're probably going to skip the audio test even though I did that entire speech, and just jump straight into games. I'm also really loopy today, so I might not be all there. But nonetheless, I will try my best to make sure you guys have a good educational experience. Sounds nice as always. That's good to hear. Thank you so much, Cyberstorm. I love the feedback. Alright. Let's also post these here. Lobby link and everything out there. Good thing. Good thing. Still looking for the Squiggly Eliza thing. It was H Spiral Assist. Let me see if I can just find footage of drills playing. Skullgirls drills. I might have actually just found it. Oh, ha! That's funny. I'm commentating this match. If they do Vortex. It's drill. There's no way he does. I don't know if he shows off everything you can do with it, but drills is what made this assist work, and he's done the most research into it. So you should be able to find a bunch of information there. Also, by pure coincidence, I happen to be commentating that one. I didn't even know I commentated matchup drills. This is from so long ago. This is from 2017. Damn. That feels kind of good, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my ego's kind of inflated right now that I've commentated enough things that I don't even remember commentating certain matches. This is great. What a good day. Yeah, add that to playlist. People know. People must know I did the thing. Alright. What time are you starting the tournament? Again, it's not really a tournament. This is more of an advice stream. And we should be starting right now. I'm just waiting for people to come in. Hey there, Rogue Pesto. Man, Pesto going Rogue. That sounds dangerous. Yeah, once people start. So what happened was, I was supposed to start at 4 p.m. and I was actually ready. I was like totally about to start the stream, and then Windows just instantly restarts my computer, saying, "Hey, by the way, you got to update." And I'm like, "Why? Why you got to do this to me? Why right now?" Well, it's always when I'm streaming. So yeah, we're starting 25 minutes late. Hey there, Flash. All right, cool. So we're getting most of our people here. Let's see who else is in here. For those of you guys who missed the beginning, again, I apologize for starting late. Windows update happened. I'm also feeling really out of it, but I will still do my best to give you guys some solid advice and quality commentary. Dry Eyes is here. TB Fish is here. All right, things are looking good. People are filing in. Let me double check the week matchups. This Thawk here. Oh yeah, you're Rogue Pesto. Oh yeah, you are Rogue. God, I keep forgetting that. All right, cool. So in that case, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Is there any chance you can join? Absolutely. We have an open lobby against not Dries. Against an EU player. And if you're in the mood, you can go ahead and fight them. So that would be kind of convenient if you wanted to do that. Let me double check who it was. Oh, it was Cyberstorm. Yeah. So if you want to fight Cyberstorm, you're good to go. We are all late. We're in this together, guys. Good to see you, Mint Clans. Alright, so Thawk's already in here. In that case, go ahead, Flash. If you want to jump on into the lobby, then we'll go ahead and get started. Wow, there's a lot of echo. What the hell is going on? That's weird. Okay. I'm assuming everything will be fine. Just gotta believe. In a good stream unless it's behind schedule. The hero always shows up late. Except I'm the villain. What happens when the villain shows up late? Alright, Flash is gonna go ahead and get ready. So, for those of you guys who are new here, welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. What we do here is we try to provide constructive criticism on your play. We match you up against a relatively even opponent and tell you what's wrong. You will play a total of 5 flat games this week. We don't tell you everything that's wrong with your play, and we usually try to break it up between beginner and intermediate based on what quality of advice is going to be the most useful to you. And we believe in, like, weekly practice. Like, we believe that you gotta keep playing, you gotta keep on practicing, so you're encouraged to show up every week. Keep on trying, keep practicing, keep learning the things that we talk about, and then slowly you will improve. So that is why we won't tell you everything that's wrong with your play, because there's no point in telling you everything that's wrong with your play, because a lot of it will not be applicable as long as you keep playing. Tell me after a good amount of commentating on Rivals of Eden. Huh. Rivals Get Gr8. Nope, probably not. That game was fun for us like a few hours, but then it just started feeling way too slow and not enough movement options. That's just me. I would love to do a Tekken Get Gr8, but I feel like I need 15 years more experience before I can do that. Where should you go? You should chill for now. Your matchup will be, is it the last one? Yeah, it'll be the last one today. So right now we have Flash versus Thawk, followed by Let me try that again. Flash versus Thawk, followed by Mighty Time Force versus TB Fish, followed by Dry Eyes versus QB, followed by Cyberstorm versus an open lobby. Well, actually, I should probably ask you, how many hours do you roughly have in this game? Because if you have, like, less than 200, then it's probably not good to put you up against Cyberstorm. You don't have to give me an exact amount, I just kind of need a vague understanding of where you are in this game. You have about 200. Okay, yeah, you should be fine. I'll see how that goes. I saw what you said about your team, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and try and give you a little bit more complex advice. I honestly don't know what to tell you about your team, A, because, again, I'm not in the best mindset today. I am really, like, cloudy. But that being said, this seems so dismissive, and I apologize for that, but here's the thing. You shouldn't play a team because it's good, in Skullgirls specifically. In other games, yeah, absolutely, you should play teams that are good. Don't play garbage teams. In Skullgirls specifically, you can make any team work right now. There may hit a point where you are just peak performance, and you need to switch to a better team, but that won't happen for literally like 5, maybe 6,000 hours of gameplay. You can count on one hand how many players need to worry about that. What you should do is you should find players, or find a team size and characters that you are comfortable with. Characters whose buttons you find fun to press. Characters who you enjoy the most. And what about... No, Penny, you're fine. Don't worry about it. And learn the matchups with that team, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. So the thing is, you can make any team work. You just have to play differently against different teams. So just play whatever the heck you want. What is this right now? It's supposed to be Thawk versus Flash. I don't know if they're picking characters all this time or what's going on. In general? Don't apologize in general. Penny, I don't know if I've done my rant to you yet. I have to do this rant to a lot of people. I hate apologies. Don't say sorry, you say thank you. Don't say sorry I'm a pain, say thank you for thank you for supporting me. Don't say I'm thank you. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Alright, we got Valentine versus Band. Let's see how this is gonna go. So Thok is right away starting off the solo bland. Solo bland. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. Alright, so solo bland, nice blocks, got in with the Crouching Light Punch. So a downside about Crouching Light Punch is that it is a multi-hitting move. So normally when you want to start a combo, using Crouching Light Punch is kind of bad because Band's all about that big damage, right? Big Band, big damage. If you want to make use of that damage, you need to scale your combo as little as possible. I'm going to link a video about how scaling works into Twitch chat. And maybe it won't be really useful for you yet. It'll be a little bit more useful for you when you're an intermediate. But I think it's good to start being aware of it a little bit early. If you want to hit confirm from a light and it's a little bit too hard to you, go from Crouching Light Punch into Crouching Medium Kick, or even another thing I do to like confuse a lot of players is I go from Crouching Light Punch to Crouching Light Kick. Band is one of the few characters that can actually cancel a light into a light. So if you go Crouching Light Punch into Crouching Light Kick, you can get a 2-hit light and then you can hit confirm from there if you want to do some stuff. And you'll stay plus, which is nice, right? Let's see if I can find that link for you real quick. God, I miss Animal Crossing. Damage scaling. Big bland. Alright, so let's see what else I can get in here. Throwing out the Fireball Super, yeah, good idea to chip him out. Fireball Super does a ton of chip. In fact, that's actually what it was used for, and it was actually, its chip damage single-handedly was nerfed at some point. I mean, everything about it was nerfed at some point, but like, that was like a big deal when like chip damage went down from like, what was it, like almost 1200 to a little over 900 now? That stuff matters. Hey there, QB. No, it's not Solo Band, it's Solo Bland. It's canon now. Oh, this is Dragon Ball FighterZ, then just play Bardock, Goku, Vegeta. Actually, so, I mean, I'm not planning to get anywhere in Dragon Ball FighterZ, but I'm trying to make Hit, Krillin, Tien work. It's a horrible team, don't get me wrong. God, like, by pure... I always pick the worst teams on accident. I swear, like, I don't try to pick, like, low tiers. It's just, like, I'll pick a character, I'm like, oh man, they have an interesting kit. I wonder if I can make it work, and then I'll find out they're at the just bottom tier trash. Why did I have to like Krillin? You main 21 on about Trunks? Yeah, that's rough. I mean, 21 and Trunks are pretty good. Or, Penny's 21, I guess, is really good. So you can, I guess, presumably make her work. Just gotta do you. Drop the kick, got the grab reset. Alright. Alright, we got the corner combos, they work out. Barely dropping that. Okay, got a grab. You only have 2 strings here. Be careful. Now next hit is a burst bait. Yeah. Actually, it has 3 strings. I don't know why you bypass into bypass didn't cause the burst bait. That's weird. Valentine's got godlike burst baits. I think in terms of fundamentals, you gotta be in beatdown with your characters. You got a couple of resets. I noticed you're doing a lot of grab resets. You usually want to do like low throw resets or high-low resets. High-low resets are ideal, or left-right resets are ideal, because grabs obviously scale your combo like crazy. And also, you can kind of option select it. It's like weird. It's not guaranteed. You need to learn a burst bait. You already have a reset, you already have a combo, and then like you now have the 3 fundamental things you need to be able to play this game. And at that point, it's like there's like actually no reason for you to not be an intermediate. Alright, I'm gonna go back to focusing a little bit on Thok, because it seems like, Flash, you're doing most things right until you're challenged a little bit more, until you're fighting a stronger player. There's not much I'm gonna be really able to say. Just gotta, like, I'll throw in things here and there, like be careful not to do this because it kills your combo, or learn a burst bait apparently. If I think of anything advanced or whatever, I can tell you. I'll let you know. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if that was just lag or something on my screen, because it looked like you moved backwards and then jumped forwards. Like, you moved backwards half a step before you're like, oh wait, I can just jump in with jumping leg kick. I'm not sure what the thought process on that was, or what the game plan was. If there was a reason for that, then it's fine. Maybe, like, you were just... So, if you want to... So, Big Band's a character that can't really afford to give up space. Band is a lot about space control. That's why a lot of his moves are so big. You, like, threaten a lot of damage anytime your opponent uses even a remotely poorly spaced option. So, because of that, you never want to be really moving backwards. If you want to... So, learn a little bit more about charge buffering. Remember that you can hold down charge while you are doing a combo, right? So throughout that entire combo you just did, like those 2-3 strings, you could have been holding back and then you could have ended with brass or something like that. Or A-Train even. A-Train might have been a little bit better because you get sliding knockdown. But you don't have OTG at that point. And it's not important. My point is learn to preserve charge in a lot more ways. I noticed that you're walking backwards a lot. Instead of giving up space, use down back. When you're holding down and back, because back is held, that still counts as you building a charge. So, like, you could go from down back straight into brass, down back and straight into brass, or A-Train. So, if you want to know a little bit more about charge buffering and are a little bit confused on how it works or how you should be using it, A, do the trials in Skullgirls. B, much more importantly, I guess, or importantly? I don't know if it's more important. Join the Skullgirls Get Gr8 Discord and ask questions. If you have any questions about any of the commentary I give any of you to, just at us and we'll give us a timestamp and we'll be like, oh, okay, so let's go into a little bit more depth and then we'll talk about that. Since we only have 5 matches on stream, there's only so much I can talk about without sounding redundant. Guys, what you want to take Thok under your wing? I remember the only time ever I went to defend the North in New York. I did a first to like 30 with Shade, I think it was. And I parried literally every single hit of his like double B&B. It was really satisfying. Good stuff, ending on a medium. Remember not to overcommit to all the hits of Crouching Light Punch. While you were doing symbols there, you could have been holding back and waited till you land and then gone into A-Train. So after symbols you can go into A-Train really consistently. Giant Step. Stuff. Giant Step can... So when you do Giant Step, you can again hold back, buffer the charge, go into Brass, and then SSJ. That's a lot more efficient. Just does so much more damage. 1v3, I think that does literally like half their life. Should also probably learn a little bit better of a B&B. I'm surprised I haven't actually mentioned the B&B Companion yet. I'm really out of it. So, for Thok specifically, like Flash Lucky, you seem to be fine. I mean, maybe not with Luka as much, but you already probably know about this. If you, in Twitch chat, if you type !BNB in Twitch chat, you get a link to the B&B Compendium. Not the most optimized combos, but they use the most important links for your character. I recommend practicing the B&Bs in the B&B Compendium to get super familiar with how your character should feel when you are playing the game. And also, just like when you learn an actual like optimized combo, should that ever happen, then you'll understand a lot more about mechanics. You'll understand how 240 on Dizzy works. You'll understand how Big Band's links work and where you need to buffer charges for optimal stuff and mix-ups and things like that. So, check it out. You can use one. Because the double Giant Step route, as cool as it looks, it's not good. Hey, alright, cool. You buffered the charge, and you got the brass. Good stuff. Yeah, it's rough. You can also buffer it, unlike, what's it called? Peacock, who can't, like, hold an item when she's being hit. charge characters can hold a charge while they're being hit. So there was actually no reason for you to walk backwards in that situation after the Parasol was done getting a few hits on you. You should have done is armor through the first hit with brass, or armor through the tier with brass, or go into a DP as soon as you landed. And cancel hit stun into DP. Things like that. I think this is game 5, yeah. For an IED overhead. Okay, so it's very dangerous to overcommit to a punish on a assist. Getting the knockdown on them is good enough, because the idea is you want to hit them with something just so it takes them longer to come back. For those guys who do not know, when you hit an assist character, they take longer to recover. Like, they go into cooldown for a longer period of time. If you knock them down, that's even better, because then they don't go off screen for a longer period of time. Blocks, no punish. Unfortunate. Hit. Bypass, no follow-up. Careful when you're calling out pillar assist. There's no reason for you to do that when you're like half a screen away. Even if you think your opponent's approaching you, then you shouldn't be calling your assist because you're in neutral, and then your opponent might hit both of you. What you really should do is, like, while applying pressure, suddenly like outspace your opponent and call pillar assist in case your opponent tries to press a button to take advantage of you. That's a more appropriate use of a DP. Or get yourself like a 50-50, like use it as like a vortex setup. That's a lot of lag. Somebody's toaster is making toast. Okay. Off. This is another situation I want to point out, Doc. Again, just reminder, like, you're giving up a lot of space. You're moving backwards more than you're moving forwards. Just buffer a charge. Like, hold down back. If you wanna be defensive, just hold down back. Down back's really good. And then once you start holding down back and your opponent starts hitting you overhead, then we can start going into things like Absolute Guard and like other tips to help you defend and things like that. EBGCs. So, like, there's not even a point in worrying about that right now because. Okay, so now I'm gonna start talking about unsafe things. There's you seem to have like safety down pretty well. I'm just gonna mention it. Don't throw out heavy brass, or don't throw out anything other than light brass, which is not armored, by the way, against your opponent in terms of specials. And don't throw out heavies either, because they have a ton of startup. They're super vulnerable during startup, and even if they're armored, if they're blocked, they have huge amounts of recovery. So that medium hit brass right there, you might think it's safe, but Parasol's actually one of the couple of characters that can actually punish it. Because you're not actually safe, you're just far away from your opponent, and Parasol has the farthest reach in the game. With a jab. I think Squiggly technically has the furthest reach in the game with jumping hard punch as far as normals go. I don't think there's a normal bigger than that. M-Brass, by the way, can go into a combo there, so if you get an M-Brass on your corner, you can convert off the OTG with Crouching Light Kick, and then go into a full combo. This lag is pretty painful, but unfortunate. I hope it was fine earlier. Just a reminder, guys, if the lag is too bad to play, just let me know anywhere, and I will split up the matchup so that you guys can play in 2 lagless matches, if possible. Like, as lagless as possible. You'll basically end up fighting the commentators instead. Ideally, we don't have to do that, but if the lag does get unbearable, please just tell me. Alright, so that is 5 games, though. We'll go ahead and move on to the next match. Hope that was a little bit of help to both of you guys. Reminder that after the stream is complete, the VOD goes up on YouTube, so feel free to check it out. And then if you have any questions, reach out to me on Discord, reach out to me or any of the other co-hosts as well, and we'll all be able to help you. What else? Oh yeah, if you want to watch the VOD right away after your match, then go ahead and pause the stream and go check out the Twitch VOD, because Twitch VODs are, they have like the live replay thing, so go check that out. Next up is TB Fish, you can get a lobby link right here. Up is B. Mighty Time Force versus TB Fish. So TB Fish is up. Let me see. This is Minklands. Oh, Mighty Time, you're Minklands? Dang. Okay, cool. It all comes together. I should have known. So while we're waiting on TB Fish to go ahead and get on into the lobby, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you guys yet, but this is a fun little heads up. For those of you guys who do not know, I will be commentating at CE Otaku, the major I was gushing about for like over a month. So if any of you guys are going to CE Otaku, it's a fun time. Let me know. I'll see you there. We'll like shake hands, play a set. You can have a hug as well if you want. I act like I'm important. I'm not actually important. I just want to hang out with friends. So if I see you guys there, I want to chill with you guys. This is what I'm trying to get at. If not, catch me live on stream. Yeah, it is super hype. The email I got from Tong Li was really, really kind too. He said a lot of nice things about my commentary. That made me really happy. Yeah, I'll be commentating top 8. I am not that important. It's the SGC. So like the thing is like, I get this a lot where people are like, "Oh my god, you're a streamer, you're a big deal," or some shit like that, and I'm just like, "Nah, I just want to play some Skullgirls with people." And turns out a lot of people are trying to learn Skullgirls, so that's why I'm here. Enough about me, more about mid-clans. There we go. They're back. Let's try that again. It's that laggy? Is it that laggy? Yeah, money's play one match. If it's super, super laggy, then we will split up the matchup. It seemed like you instantly alter forward, but I can't tell if that was a connection thing or if it was just like one of you guys instantly quitting. But let's see what we can do. Like maybe the lag will clean up. Make sure if you guys are playing in an online fighting game, this applies to all online fighting games. You play on Ethernet. You might think your Wi-Fi is fantastic, but there are definitely tons and tons of packet drops. Oh yeah, it's super laggy. But yeah, make sure you play on Ethernet. Make sure you set your GGPO settings. I recommend 1 per every 80 milliseconds of ping. Make sure the stream is paused. Make sure, like, I don't know, no one's downloading all of the Netflix movies and things like that. It does look pretty laggy. I mean, it looks like it cleaned up a bit. So let me know after the match if it's still laggy, then we'll go ahead and split the matchup. That was an American Reese. It looks real laggy. There's no way you guys will be dropping these things. Filler. But my Wi-Fi is fine. Oh god. We got him with jumping hard at the end. We'll go ahead and confirm in Twitch chat or whatever if you guys want to split the matchup. Oh no, they're readying up again. They seem to be fine with it. Okay, cool. I guess it cleaned up fine. I will trust you guys in that case. Although, I'm not gonna lie, seeing the 1400 ping is kind of scaring me. 1.4 seconds of delay is a lot of delay.
After you, gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
There could be some tears. Hey there, Stellar. Good to see you here. Put him low, try to poke him out with the sweep. Not the safest idea. Sweep does reach far, but you can't get anything off of a sweep, and on top of that, it's like not that much damage, and it's also unsafe because it's heavy. You're throwing a lot of pillars in neutral. I think you're trying to assume your opponent's going to dash into your face, which makes sense on certain situations, but you should honestly just pillar on reaction. You should probably practice pillaring on reaction. You might think you have to guess, but you really don't. Good stuff, stopping up for one hit of a heavy. Next time practice stopping up for one hit of a medium. I'm mostly talking about TB Fish right now, just so in case there's any confusion. What else? Okay, so you're trying to approach with instant hair dash a lot, Mighty Time Force. Instant hair dash is kind of cool, but the thing is it's better as an anti-air because if you actually look at the hitboxes in the training mode, you'll notice that the hitbox is slightly disjointed upward, not really towards the bottom as much, which means it's much more of a good, like, even height exchange kind of thing. If you want to approach, I actually recommend doing something significantly faster because it'll also lead into better combos and things like that, which is instant air dash, jumping light kick, instant air dash, jumping medium punch, things like that. Jumping medium punch is usually better against like people who are armored or might be trying to throw out a move that they consider an anti-air and things like that. They hit at nicer angles in general, so it just makes them really good. Instant air dash light kick is the one that's the most tricky though. That's what is gonna help you catch a lot of people who are trying to play defensive. Yeah, instant air dash jumping light punch is pretty godly too. Is there ever a reason to use it over jumping light kick? I don't actually know if there's a reason to ever do that. Gregor there was mad risky. I'm glad it worked out for you. I would have tried to outspace them and then try to go into drill or something like that. They could catch you with BFF, but like that's about it. Additionally, you could have just like tried to play cool, approach them in the air, calmly trade, but mashing was kind of unnecessary. Jumping light punch can be better on some characters. Against some characters. Wait. Hitbox and frame data is better for jumping light. Is it? Okay. I've heard this before, and I used to recommend jumping light punch a lot, but as time went by, I just thought that actually, you know what, there's actually no reason to approach with anything that's not jumping light kick. But you guys might be right, but never mind. Stuff, going to the other side, going for the overhead. It was a little bit slow, but worked out fine. Just keep on practicing, and eventually it'll clean up. The thing is, like, you don't have to wait till your opponent lands to start doing the overhead move. You can actually just do it and time it so that just as they touch the ground, the overhead's active frames start. If you're not really positive about what active frames and like startup frames really mean, don't worry about it right now. Once you're an intermediate, that'll matter more. Actually, I should use this opportunity that both of you should check out the BNB Compendium. You guys don't seem to have 240 undizzy combos, which is what every beginner should learn in any combo-savvy fighter. Skullgirls is a combo-savvy fighter. There are a lot of big combos. So, if you type !BNB into Twitch chat, in case you weren't listening before, they'll provide a link to the BNB Compendium, which is like some of... not the most optimized combos, but it is combos that are really, really important for a character and will help you get familiar with the character. Because these combos use a lot of the most common links that your character will need for like higher level play. It also just will get you used to your character and how they feel and what their timings are. So I highly recommend checking out the BNB Compendium as the first step before like continuing in Skullgirls. Once you have a full BNB Compendium, then we can worry about burst baits, neutral, corner carries, things like that. Things I usually reserve for intermediate bracket. So, first steps first though, gotta be able to get a hit confirm with crouching light kick, and then go into a full combo. If you can finish a combo, you're in good shape. And I can tell, and there are times where people are like, well, how do you know I just didn't finish my combo? You can tell. Trust me, you can always tell when a person's purposely not finishing their combo. Not always, most of the time. I shouldn't say conceded shit like that. Don't push block the last hit of hairball. Hairball, okay. You want to push block the first hit of it, okay. I don't really want to worry about PBGC right now. This is still a beginner bracket. But if they push block the last hit of hairball, at least it sends Philia further away. So I kind of rather just let them worry about it like that. The intricacies of when to use push blocking and when it's a good idea. Wait. Alright, cool. Using OTG. Not able to get the tight link. Okay. You can also reset from there if you wanted to dash under and then jump up and get an air grab instead. Like right before the tight link. Nice block on McGregor. No punish. That's unfortunate. Use crouching hard punch to punish it if she's still in the air or something like that. She's like too high up. Also, if you push... I mean, okay, so since other people were talking about it, I'll go ahead and mention it. If you push block the first hit of a multi-hitting move, The second hit will stop them from moving further away, but it'll also make you recover faster because push blocks always last exactly 25 frames and you don't have any recovery left afterwards. So they'd have to hit you after you push block, if you want to, what's it called? If they want to keep on applying pressure. It's easier to explain when my brain is not shutting down. Like right now I'm hearing the Windows shutdown noise in my head.
Now that's real Soviet damage.
Alright, that's 3 games, 2 more to go. Oh wait, was that 5 games? Was that 4 games? 4 games. That was 4 games. Got 1 more to go. Midlands, you got 1 more game, right? The first game you guys instantly quit. Because you guys said you were lagging out. Okay. I guess they're done. Well, they had 1 more game, but whatever. Work on your B&Bs. That's the most important thing. Other than that, let's see. Like, tighten up your moves. Like, try to... A lot of it is just, like, trust your buttons. Like, you don't have to wait till your opponent lands before you try to go for an overhead. You can time it so it hits them when they land. Just trust that it'll work. And then you can adjust afterwards if it was too early or too late. Things like that. You guys use push blocking. I don't need to explain what push blocking is, but if you guys don't know about push block guard cancel, then I'll go ahead and provide a link for it, but you guys really shouldn't worry about it right now. PBGC is pretty tricky and something that all players will work on until the end of days. Let's see, what else? It should be good for now. If you guys have any questions or felt like you wanted more details about anything and everything that was going on in the match, feel free to reach out to me on Discord. But for now, we're going to go ahead and move on to the intermediate bracket. We're going to go ahead and get Dry Eyes versus QB on stream. Also, make sure you listen to Twitch chat because Robot and Komodo Dragon were going off about advice and stuff. He's ready to go. Dry Eyes was here not too long ago. Oh, and there they are. Alright, cool. As always, I'd like to remind y'all, make sure you guys are pausing the stream. Don't listen to me talk while you are playing. Doesn't really help. In fact, it probably helps you play worse. Kind of confusing. Just a friendly reminder. You guys say VODs? Yes, every VOD. We have a YouTube channel. Is it a command? I don't actually know if it's a command. Yeah, it is. There you go. Wait, is that our YouTube channel? Yeah, it is. So we have a YouTube channel where we upload every single VOD. I think we've only had 1 VOD lost ever. Like because I have backups of every VOD, so almost all the time they're safe. But there was one time someone was subbing for me and I was away for a month, so I didn't have the ability to upload one of the VODs. I think that's the only one that's missing. Otherwise, every VOD for the last like 3.5 years is there. Stuff. Dropped it. Tighten up that link. Can't be dropping B&Bs anymore. Got the overhead. Grab reset. Oh, that's unfortunate. Missed the link again. Mashed out of there with SJ. Good threat though, because now they know that they should not be mashing on. They shouldn't be going for risky resets all the time. And also, I'm noticing QB, you're not really using your assist. So is this normally what you play? This doesn't seem like your team. I can't remember anything right now, so I couldn't tell you. Big band is scary. So, note that well, something you should know, QB, is that this matchup is hella in your favor. Eliza might be a little bit rough against Band. especially a solo band, but you have Robo in the back, so you can be throwing out. You should be using your assist. This is kind of something I was trying to say a little bit earlier. I'm assuming your assist is beam. If not, it's probably some sort of lockdown because that's all Robo does. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Don't play two solo characters. Exactly. Use your assists. So beam hits full screen and it's multi-hitting move. Band can't armor or do anything about that. So it kind of like hella locks him down. There's not much to do. When you're playing as Robo, there's literally nothing Band can do. It is super, super hard. In fact, the only thing Band can really do is hope he can parry his way in from the beams. On reaction, you can literally stop Band from doing almost anything except parry. It is very, very tricky. As Robo, you want to stay about half a screen away at least, so you don't get caught by armored M-Brass. H-Brass usually doesn't tear through fast enough. You can just H-beam through that. Good burst bait. I'm digging it. Good testing on your opponent. Your opponent is patient. I'd probably go for a few more burst baits until they start pressing buttons. Then, like, the set play I would use is keep on using burst baits here and there. It's like go into different burst baits until your opponent is finally pressing buttons to try and get out. And once they finally pop, now that's a huge opportunity for you. Or once they, well, actually, yeah. So if you go for unsafe burst baits like that, I guess that's what you would do. And then once they finally try to pop out, then you can do things like resets and get counter hits and stuff. You can make frame trap resets. Pretty good. If they are real burst baits, and I can't even remember which one you used. But if they are real burst baits, in that case, then you want to keep on doing it until... But you don't want to keep on doing it. You want to do it only once just to test your opponent. Then you want to keep going for unsafe resets until they're mashing DP out of it, and then go for more of those. That probably made sense. It might not have. I don't know. Corner grabs! Yay! Not shaking, interesting. At that point in your combo, you've already scaled it to the point where it's totally worth shaking. Just shake. Probably should shake, go into A-Train. Oh, actually, I don't think you can go into A-Train. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you need to block there, or maybe parry. You have to start parrying before the first frame, before the startup. Alright, let me try that again. You have to start parrying before the super flash if you want to be able to parry beam super. So instead, what a lot of people do is do the green parry, which is push block, guard, cancel into parry to close up on her. But I don't think you had enough health to be able to resist the chip damage from PBGC. Level 3 betrays you by not existing today. It's unfortunate. I hate it when level 3 takes a day off. Does QB play a different team every week? Possibly. Ow. Are they... Is it stuck? Is it stuck? Oh, it's not stuck. Okay, we're good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. What assist were they running? Was it boat? I wouldn't be surprised if it was boat. That sounds like a QB assist. Band with Axe is absolutely insane. They were running... Really? They were running Albus? Interesting. Rest in peace. I don't know if I disconnected or if they're... Yeah, I just disconnected. We won't count this match just because I wasn't there to watch it, so make sure you guys watch. Or, I mean, hopefully... Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and leave them a message. QB and try. I got 2, so 6 total. That was a short match. How's Janet doing today? Hope y'all are having a fine weekend. I need more energy.
Everyone good to go?
So I was asking about team comp, I was asking more about the type of characters that might fit my playstyle based on what you've seen. I guess it's... Yeah. I don't know how to... You called it controlled aggression, which means like it's like mid-range gameplay. Like you want to be aggressive sometimes and defensive other times. That's how I interpret that. If you like, there's only one. I mean, in terms of like versatile tools, there's like Fuqua, but I don't want to recommend Fuqua because she has really low damage. So if you're only aggressive half the time, then you don't do a lot of damage. That's kind of the curse of all Fuqua players. I want to recommend. Like double, obviously. Double's always a good addition to any team. Was Valentine... Who are the two characters you were positive about? It was Valentine and who? Cool, got him jumping leg kick. Almost did the OTG list. There we go. Beekeeper, you're having a lot more pressure and control. Now there's like limiting bands options of beam assist and stuff like that. So that assist call is necessary. You want to wait till they burn their second jump before you call out the assist probably. Or like when it looks like they're about to burn their second jump so that they land into the beam. Try to time it so you're not just calling it out when it's off cooldown. Use it so it's like actually locking down your opponent. Nice! Got the overhead. Cool. That would have been mad risky if you didn't hit confirm there, though. Like, after the third hit of heavy, you'd have to kind of go into bird insurance after that. Actually, I don't know if you've been using bird insurance. I don't think I've seen you use bird insurance. Bird insurance is amazing, by the way. You should really utilize that. Best example you found of controller aggression is Gamora and MVCI. Like, I find Squiggly fascinating because Squiggly is a zoner with the goal of getting you closer to her as opposed to getting you further away from her. It's like an anti-zoner almost, where she has zoning tools, but they're clearly designed to pull you closer to your opponent. Yeah, Squiggly is definitely the best, obviously. That goes without saying. But Flash, if you're interested, you can try looking into a little bit of Squiggly. Squiggly is also one of the few characters in this game that people haven't conclusively figured out how to play. A lot of people have a pretty good idea, but like, she's like one of those characters that keeps on being developed because nobody knows what the hell you're supposed to do with her. Another controlled aggression character is probably Painwheel. Like, a lot of the hard characters are controlled aggression, where they can switch on a dime whether they're offensive or defensive. You'd probably want a good DP, though. So, or like any good reversal, which is why I keep thinking like double, Fuqua. Really is a little too aggressive. Fortune's a little too aggressive. Peacock can be considered control aggression if you count how Psychopath and Fideri played. They played really aggressively. I don't think you're in the mood to zone. Does Fuku have a good reversal? No. I mean, H-Drill is a mediocre reversal, but she has BFF, which is a lot because of how slow its startup is. Its iframes let you get through a lot of really, really dumb stuff. It's dangerous for me to say she has a good reversal as much as she has a good option that can be considered a reversal, or treated as a reversal. So you're only short of Val. So you've pretty much cut the list down to Soul, Parasol, Eliza, Fuqua, Bella, and Big Band. I mean, honestly, I would say you should play, like, Val, Big Band, Bella. But, like, a lot of people would disagree with me on that. Just because, well, in terms of people who suit your playstyle, Big Band is almost a must. Like, I think you need a Big Band with Valentine. Bella is also pretty close to how you play, but maybe a little bit more aggressive than you're looking for. She doesn't have the best defensive options, but she's got some solid reversals and things like that. She's a little bit more on the aggressive side. Fuqua is the jack of all trades. She can play with anything, so maybe try Valentine, Fuqua, Big Band? I honestly don't know. Big Valentine, yeah. Actually sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a movie about like an 80s rich man. So how does GG8 work? Spinosaurus asks. So, also, first of all, I want to apply it. Let me actually give feedback to Dry Eyes and QB. I've said a few things early on, but I want to see if I can think of anything else. It's one of those days. Nice block on the DP. I know you wanted to convert there, but yeah, actually I can't really give feedback on that because I know you were trying to convert there. You didn't have OTG, I think. If you did have OTG, then it was just mistimed. Oh, here comes the parries. And there's the Embrace, yeah. That's the sucky part. So here's the thing. You in that situation, so Robo is one of the fastest characters in the game, oddly enough, considering she's a zoner. So what you do is you usually want to get in there, use Jumping Medium Punch to keep them locked down, jump cancel Jumping Medium Punch and get over to the other side, and then just zoom away. You're a really fast character. Level 3 makes you the actual fastest character in the game. So when you find yourself cornered, again, you never want to be like half screen or less away from your opponent, or from a big band specifically, because otherwise medium breast kind of tears through you. So you really need to find a way to get to the other side and just run away. Big Band, if any character, this is not just a Big Band thing, if any character corners a Robo, it's over for you. Like, you're done. There's not a single character you can do something really, really effective against at high level play. So I highly recommend practicing ways to get out of the corner, almost as like a crucial thing for Robo Fortune. That's 6 games though, so I think that should be it. Let me double check. Yeah, that should be it. So if you guys thought you were struggling in one of the games that you guys played and I didn't make any comments on it because I was talking to the chat or anything, or maybe I just didn't say anything, again, get a timestamp at me and I'll let you know. Alright, Spinosaurus, so I will now let you know. How does Get Gr8 work? So Get Gr8 goes live every Saturday, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, etc., and we put out signups on the Sunday afterwards. So once the signups are out, they're posted on Twitter, Skullheart, the Discord, and Steam group. You can find them all by typing, let's see, ! Twitter. You can also find it by typing ! Get Gr8. And those are all the places we do stuff. If you want email notifications, you can subscribe to the Skullheart thread, and then every time we post signups, you'll get a notification, so it's kind of cool. And then you are matched up against a relatively even opponent after you fill out the form, and then we provide constructive criticism. And I encourage you guys do that every single week, so you guys get regular practice. We also have Skullgirls Get Gr8, which you might have seen. That's our weekly tournament in case other people want to compete, and getting competitive experience is extremely important if you want to improve. So, yeah, those are the 2 things. If you have any other questions, let me know. How hard is the execution with Robo? She's not exactly known for her hard execution. If you want to do the TK beams, that's probably as hard as it gets. You kind of need to be able to do her TK beams if you want to be good with her, but like it's not be able to play her fundamentals. Like you really don't need that. Yeah, it's like one of those things you work on where you're like, okay, cool, I got a bunch of resets down, I got a decent combo I have a good feel of this character. I don't know what to work on. Might as well work on TK beams because why not? QB says that says a lot about our society. What are we talking about? Forgetting what a block is. What playstyle do you say Parasol has? Neutral. It's just heavy neutral. A lot of the time people play Parasol point because she has so many good tools for getting the first hit after outplaying your opponent's neutral. Once she has the first hit, then she usually does a quick combo into a DHC into another character that can do a ton of damage. That's the general game plan with Parasol. A better answer, you'd have to ask Penny. Penny dissected that character and has broken her to this extreme. Like, I don't think... You can probably count... I don't know, I think there might be only 2 people that are more reliable sources of Parasol than Penny. Like, 7 Liam. I think that's actually it. Or you're like, well, I don't know how to do anything with Orobo. I guess I'll practice DK beams. Yeah, I guess the opposite works too. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, at which point I'd be really sad, because I recommend the B&B compendium like 3 times today. But the first thing you should ever be learning with a character is a B&B. Both sides, 10 times straight. Remember, if you guys want to know if you're comfortable enough with the combo or not, make sure you can do it 10 times in a row in both directions. So 10 times in a row in one direction, then 10 times in a row in another direction. It takes time. Learning a combo is not something you can do in an hour. I mean, apparently, I'm talking out of my ass because that's literally what I've been doing in fighting games lately. But if this is your first fighting game, you're not like really comfortable with how fighting games work, then definitely not something you do in an hour. It's something that takes like weeks. What are we doing now? We have one more match. Where the heck is it? We have Cyberstorm versus an open lobby, but someone volunteered. It was... I'm brain farting really hard. Why am I brain... Oh, Komodo. It was Komodo Dragon. Yeah. It is not open lobby yet. It will be Cyberstorm versus Komodo Dragon. And if that finishes before 5:30, which is unlikely, then we'll do an open lobby. Because I have people coming. Actually, you know what? I can do an open lobby until 6. Whatever. Komodo Dragon, you would like a link? Absolutely. That's not it. It's about to send you a URL for some reason. Anyway, use that. Here we go. Alright, both these players can ready up and we'll go ahead and get started with our final set of the evening. Comboing in the air gives you a ton of trouble. I'm blanking out really hard. What was your team again? If you're playing Valentine, I totally understand. Her air combos with strings are weird. I think I've got it backwards. Oh wait, I got it backwards. The first thing you need to do is spend a lot of time doing the most complicated, technically difficult thing possible. Bonus points if it's also kind of gimmicky. First thing you need to do is play Squiggly, because Squiggly needs a lot of love. Got a hit with the crouching medium kick, and a hit confirmed into standing heavy, and then didn't follow through. That's unfortunate. Should have gone to Silver Core, then done a full combo off of that. That would have been great. Got caught overhead. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. So, standing medium punch is actually a really good anti-air against Philias that approach. I found this out when I was beating Cadenza with it somehow. That's a thing. Reverse, that's not greatest, but it is kind of sort of safe. But you do have to reach all the way down, which means Philia could hit you with a crouching light kick. This is pretty laggy. That is rough. Cyberstorm is EU. If we want to split up the matchup, I guess we can do that. I'll fight Cyberstorm and then fight Komodo Dragon afterwards. We'll try one more? Okay, that sounds fine. Then I'll do 3 matches with both of you, I guess. I haven't played this game in like 2 months. But let's try it. Komodo saying you're looking for another character to try. You played Parasil Fuku, but you're talking about Peacock Air Dash cancels. Oh, okay. Yeah, Peacock Air Dash cancel stuff is real hard. Nice, got him with the overhead. Okay, after heavy punch, you want to stand still into crouching medium kick. If you don't have punch charge, go into silver cord. That's all you can do. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can charge the stancil, not from that distance, but you can charge the stance into a standing light punch. I think frame perfectly you can go into crouching light kick, but I don't actually know. Either way, you weren't close enough to be able to either of those. Okay. So you're jumping away from Philia a lot. Using Esco to keep it down. Good push blocks from Philia. Got with the jumping light kick. Didn't really do anything afterwards. There's actually not much reason not to buffer a medium after light. So if you jump in, press crouching light kick into a jumping medium punch, not medium punch, sorry, jumping medium kick, then they'll be in block stun until you land cancel, because jumping medium punch is multi-hitting and slow. Versus if you whiff jumping light kick, jumping medium punch won't come out. So just piano it, like there's no reason not to really. Jumping light kick is great, it's a hit confirming tool, it's one of your best neutral tools, but like it's not useful if you're not doing anything when it hits. If you're more than about half a screen away, like almost 3/4 but not quite, you can approach Philia with jumping hard punch. There's not much you can really do about it, besides maybe low profile it with hair drill and then poke you out. It's unlikely, and you will be close enough to be able to convert off of a hit confirm on jumping hard punch with SBO. This connection is kind of rough. Alright, cool. In that case, I will fight Cyberstorm for 3 games and then Komodo Dragon for 3 games, so sit tight. Do I have my thing? Give me 2 seconds so I don't get carpal tunnel. Okay, I'm here. I mean, not actually. Wait, hold up. Now I'm here. I'm not actually here. Give me 1 second. My buttons are all wrong. Alright. New lobby link coming out in, I don't know, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Alright. Okay, let's go, Cyberstorm. I don't think I've tried fighting too many EU players ever since I moved to Indiana, but we'll see. Good to know that macro still exists.
I apologize in advance. Something big is about to happen! Let's rock!
Oh wow, yeah, damn, I have not played in a minute. Oh, I didn't believe you would pop. That sucks. This is unfortunate. Very well. Oh, that was a nice drill. Oh, for some reason I thought I was fighting... I'm such an idiot. All this time, for some reason, I thought I was fighting Philia, and I'm like... playing completely differently. It didn't matter either way, but still. Okay. Let's see. You switch your guard from low-high a lot. You should be reacting to... So, if you think about the matchup, it was Squiggly versus Squiggly, right? You blocked a low and you expected a high, and I just went low twice, because, you know, crouching light kick, crouching medium kick. It's just like my block string, you know? The overhead, that's Ashes to Ashes, what is it, forward heavy punch, that is 21 frames of startup? 24 maybe? Like, wait, what the heck? Are two people playing each other? Who the hell is this? Why is Fluff here? Fluff, why are you here? What are you doing? Alright, whatever, you two can fight. That's fine too. Okay, so yeah, the overhead is 21 to 24 frame startup. That's more than enough to react to that. You should practice reacting to that and not trying to preemptively switch. You can also absolute guard. I mean, it's a little bit more tricky just because crouching light kick is a single hitting move. But their push blocking in general is good because Squiggly dies to push block. Like, all her pressure ends as soon as you push block one of her single hitting moves. I'd have to resort to start using 2 hits of standing light punch or 2 hits of standing or light kick to be able to actually apply any pressure to you if you started push blocking me on those hits. It's really tricky. Someone just came in and started and readied up. Yeah, it was Fluff. I think Fluff thinks that it's open lobby. Let me add Fluff. Add Fluff. It's not open lobby, it's Cyberstorm. Sit tight. I mean... It's not supposed to be what's happening? I guess I'll just kick him. I don't want to kick you, Fluff, but... Unfortunately, we're streaming right now. You know that. You're in Twitch chat. It ain't open lobby. Someone tell Fluff it ain't open lobby in Twitch chat. It will be, though. If he sits tight for like 5 more minutes, it'll be open lobby. It'll open lobby until 6. Unless these sets take way too long about it. So one last game against Cyberstorm. So yeah, blocking consecutive lows is important. Push blocking early is important. Push blocking, there's 2 types of push blocking, and I'll see if I can find a video on that. There's the preemptive push block, which is like you're expecting me to press a light button, so you push block. And then there's the reactionary push block, which is you saw me do a light, you blocked it, so now you're going to push block the second hit, because there's no way a human does that otherwise. Stuff. I didn't have charge. That's unfortunate. If I had charge, I could have killed. Darn. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. Stuff, going for the other side. Didn't cancel into a command grab. I think you wanted to cancel into a command grab there. Okay, unsafe burst baits. Again, unless you want it to be full screen, not sure why. If you're gonna be full screen, I don't see the reason of throwing out light fireballs. Light fireballs are to help you approach, or like usually around mid-screen time. Let's see what else. Alright. This thing. Good punish on the raw tag. I mean, you did a light punish, that's okay. Yeah, like that. That though. Punishing with BFF, it doesn't matter because. So you want to go into tons of chain grabs. So BFF was actually the thing that was going to kill you. The reason you don't want to do BFF in that situation is because it puts me into crumple state. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it besides maybe use a restand move, make me stand up again, and then go for a command grab. If you want to avoid the level 3, you got to do a whole bunch of things. Maybe like try to sneak in a snap somewhere whenever the ball is off screen, so that way I don't die. If you snap me, the Squiggly's level 3 goes away. In case you didn't know. I think you knew that though. Oh, you did not? Oh, okay. Now you do. Hey. I wasn't trying to be mean, by the way. I wanted to see, because you didn't get to be on offense throughout that entire match, so I kind of wanted to see what you would do with your offense. That's why I started making comments about your fireball decision-making and your like what type of burst baits you were using and things like that. Because, I mean, that's why I'm here. If you want to do a set later, then that's a thing, but... Oh, that's not good. I wanted to cross cancel that. Okay. That's bad. That's real bad. You should be able to corner carry and get the snap. Nope, just kidding. Well, I mean, now you should. I guess not. Sure! I didn't even think that would work. That's funny. Oh my god, Squiggly. Love wasted the Squiggly. I am playing stupidly. Get the sliding knockdown, get you in the corner. Oh my god, you just grabbed me. Why would you just grab me? Wake up grab! Alright, so let me explain a few things that you might not know about Wake Up Grab. So Wake Up Grab is super risky. I mean, it works, so I shouldn't complain too much. But like, Wake Up Grab is funny because it does work sometimes and it's really rewarding, but it's also really dangerous because it sets your character's body height to as tallest as possible, which means it's super vulnerable to instant overheads. So if I jumped at all there, you would have been completely screwed. God, what is my execution these days? Oh my god, I messed up. See if I still remember my vortex. I still can't get the crossover. Bad. Well, playing Skullgirls makes me want to play more Skullgirls, I guess. That's cool. Funny how that works. Surprise! Okay, so, going back to the last game, you did do a Squiggly corner carry really well. You gotta keep track of OTG though. Especially when you got the American reset on me, because I screwed up and I was really bad at blocking. You should have immediately gone for the snap. Like, there's no reason not to. Just kill the Big Bang. Like, that would have been a free Big Bang. You still won the game, so it didn't really matter too much in the long run, but it made it harder than it needed to be. In terms of the last game, like the one we just played, I don't know, there was not too many comments I want to make about that. You're approaching with the right stuff, like I guess your resets are kind of lacking, like... I don't know why I was not able to punish that, it's just my fault. There we go. Wow, nice blocks. That was ambiguous. Surprise. If you're gonna block end a block string on a heavy, I mean you probably already know this, but ending a block string on a heavy is super unsafe, so you want to usually frame trap into a like drill or some other special, or just go for Gregor. Like if you're scared, like or if you see me in the startup pressing a button, your startup is like 1 or 2 frames, so like literally just press Gregor. You're invulnerable. You'll destroy me. Like it's great. Especially from that distance. Like, if I was a little bit further away, then I understand it's, like, riskier. But, like, I don't know. Or also cancel him to up to, again, if you think I'm pressing a button. So, don't play too much on reaction. Go for a few guesses. You're at a level where I can actually say that safely. You haven't really given me a reason not to press buttons, because I haven't really been counter-hit that much. I am pressing buttons at the wrong time, though, just because... that's my fault, not yours. Nice, good stuff. Condition me with 2 jumps and then one for the.
So strong.
I think that was 3. That was 4 actually. Let's go ahead and play one more because I want to play one more. That's about it. Actually, let's just go into let's go ahead and play one more, and then we'll go into the open lobby. That was 3. But why not? At some point, Komodo, you asked how did I do that? You're gonna have to be more specific. I don't know what you're referring to because I didn't have what's it called open. I didn't have chat open. You said that. I don't know what you meant by how did I do that. Oh, here he goes again. The snap. Oops. 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 That's a lot of oopses. Oh my god, I messed it up. That's my bad. Okay. Oh, this is real bad. No! Okay. That doesn't kill, but sets me up for this. Alright. That was good. You do a really good job of punishing my assist. I was blocking at one point and then E-break. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so you don't know about alpha counters. I'll explain. So, shoot, maybe I should skip the open lobby because someone wanted to see lab things. I think it was TV Fish. Let me double check on that. Because then I'll let them choose. Yeah, it's TV Fish. Hey, TV Fish, are you still here? In Twitch chat, tell me if you want to see lab things or have an open lobby. I'll let you choose. But, so alpha counters, how they I'll just... Is there a link to that? Let me see if I can... Skullgirls alpha counters. A Shoryuken. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, okay. So there's an entire section on this link that talks about alpha counters in details. You want open lobby and mess around with Robo? Okay, that sounds good too. I'll set up an open lobby in 1 second. So, to Komodo, so how that works is when you're blocking, you can pay a meter while you're in block stun. You tap forward and press the assist button of the character that you want. They come in and doing their assist attack, and then they stay in. You have to pay a meter for it, though. And also it has, like, the first 11 frames being invulnerable. I don't know the details on that. So what my big band assist is heavy brass, right? So I can e-break that. So what I did is I paid a meter while I was in block stun to alpha counter in as big band, and then I e-braked because I was doing brass as soon as I came in. Because it's an alpha counter. That's what alpha counter does. Does that kind of make sense? If it doesn't make any sense, then it is a cool, quirky mechanic that's not fully explored in this game. It does make sense, though. Okay, cool. It is one of the main defensive tools I use because, frankly, I don't have fighting game fundamentals, and a lot of other people do, so I have to make use of obscure tools to keep up with them. Like, your fundamentals were way better than mine. Like, that was undeniable when I was playing against you. You also were consistently punching my assist and all other crazy stuff. Big band, big brain, big dumb. Big bland. Well, the only thing that's not going to be bland right now is we're going to do an open lobby. We're going to go ahead and keep the open lobby for about 18 minutes, and then you guys can keep playing, but the stream's going to end. Wait, that's not what I want. That's what I want. That's good enough. Alright, it is open lobby time! If you saw someone you wanted to play, or you just want to get in some games because you weren't able to register, or just want to play some games in general, I don't care. Go ahead and sign up! Or not sign up, join in! The lobby link is out there. Do the things. Open lobby. Okay, what else? What else? Open lobby. Skullgirls. Oh, I'm in a game. Hello there, Mr. Nana. I don't know who you are. I don't think you were here today while you were watching the stream. It's nice to see you. So go ahead and use that link to get into the lobby and all that other stuff. I'll open up Twitch chat in a second in case anyone's struggling. Oh, that sucked. Oh my god, I forgot how to stancel. Oh, this is some fun lag. How did you block that? Oh my god, I am all over the place. Oh my god, what's happening? No! I could blame the lag, but dignity tells me not to. No amount of lag should cause this much input error when you're using GGPO. They have a counter time, probably. They go for a reset. I think they were trying to finish. Surprise! Oh my god. I can't believe I'm dropping everything. Ah! Alright. Did no one sign up for Skullgirls Get Gr8? People did sign up. Alright, Fluff, are you here? Fluff. Okay, have fun. People did sign up, and I had to split... Oh wait, you're here. I had to split up a matchup that was being too laggy between each other, so that's why I was playing against them. But we had 7-8 people sign up. 8 people, yeah. It was a total of 8 people that signed up. Now it's open lobby, so now if you want to jump on in here and do whatever the heck you want, feel free. We normally have open lobby at the end of Skullgirls Get Gr8. I haven't been doing it lately because fewer and fewer people are showing interest in it, but today everyone seemed excited about it, so why not? I believe in you, TB Fish. an air grab? Yep. Thought so. Nice. Whiff punish. Keep it going. I want to see the full combo into a burst bait. Ah! It's not a burst bait. Grab. This is one of those few times where I would say take a note out of Hydra's book and just jumping hard punch. I mean, Hydra's great, a great player, don't get me wrong. I just mean, like, they jumping hard punch way too much. But you just got grounded grab out of when you were the one applying pressure, usually, for the most part in that situation. So, like... Ah! Beam. A reminder that block dash is a movement option in this game. Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on a second. This is Nana playing. I don't even think Nana's listening. But in the off chance that they are listening, block dashing is an approach option in this game. You can block while you're dashing forward. Press 2 punch buttons to get your forward dash, and as you see the dash start up, start holding back, and you'll be blocking the entire time you're moving forward. It's nice. It's extra strong on people who have really, really powerful like dashes and not runs. Prime example is Parasol. Wow! Alright, Nana. Try my best. Is everyone else able to play? Is there a reason I just keep on keying queued up against Nana? Wild.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
This is spaghetti. Very well. Very well. Oh no, my DHC. Why? I did it. I've defeated Mr. Nana. I don't know why other people aren't readying up. It is a little weird. Hope lobby's not borked. Alright, let's do this, Fluff. Remind me how to play Skullgirls, Fluff. Show me how it looks like. Show me what Skullgirls looks like.
Everyone good to go?
Oh, that could have been real bad. Ah! Ah! No! Why am I so bad? Alright, at least I can still do that. 4, 5. That's bad. That also is bad. That's okay, I'll take it. I did it. Play me a song, big band.
Player 1 wins.
I can almost remember how to play. That's kind of cool. Why does every match between these two start again in Fluff almost getting birthday? We got enough time for about 2 more games. Let's go ahead and squeeze in 2 more games. Again, we have 2 more slots left in this lobby. If anyone wants to join, it's open lobby. Feel free to pop on in. Hooray! Do 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 do. Not even tired. I'm just yawning because my brain wants to shut down. If QB's in here, I won't ready up just so we have an even. Mr. Nana versus Spinosaurio. War of attrition. There we go. There should be 3 whole sets going on at the same time. Stick aside, relax.
Royalty detective, please update your system. Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Alright, round start. What do these players do? Okay, Robo immediately calls out a low beam, taking a bit of a risk there, and TV Fish taking advantage of that, jumping, closing the distance between them. Now that Parasol's applying the pressure on Robo, it's actually pretty one-sided towards Parasol. However, Parasol does opt to pull Robo out of the corner. Not quite sure why. Robo in the corner does struggle quite a bit. Her options do become extremely limited against almost the entire cast. Using Beans eats up the tier, because they are projectiles, and projectiles do trade. Beams, just keeping them locked down, keeping that distance closed. Nice timing with that L Egret sneaking in between to eat that beam. Even though it mathematically doesn't make sense, but don't worry about that. Calls out the Fortune Head. Pops out another one. We are ready with 3 sets of servos. Calling out another head just because we want more cat heads, even though we can only fit 3 on screen at a time. He does get a hit confirmed. We do have Parasol in the corner. Almost had a B&B. Nice use of Alpha Counter coming in with Drill. Not really able to take advantage of it. Oh, commits to the heavy punish. Maybe trying to trick his opponent into thinking that there might be a frame trap to follow up, but in fact there was not. Robo on reaction is able to get a clean punish on that and able to continue the pressure on Fuqua. Tries to get a hit confirmed with a jumping medium punch. Who would be surprised? And then catches him with the dust. Always sneaky. Oh, nice use of the H Shadow. Trying to knock him down right there. Trying to stuff their approach. Did get a lucky hit with it, but no follow-up afterwards. Magnet, that's not going to kill, but we do detonate with that. That does mean we spent 4 meter to get a very high amount of damage onto that Fuqua and get rid of the rest of her life. Now we are full screen against Parasol. This is exactly what Parasol wants to be, but accidentally drops the beam input instead of H-Beam, got standing hard punch, and that meant that TB Fish had enough time to snipe and seal the deal on their opponent, killing that Robo with the snipe super. What a fantastic showing between these 2 players. And on that note, we have time for one more. Never mind, we'll do another one. I didn't press light kick fast enough. I didn't realize there was an even number of players. My bad.
Yourselves shall betray you. Break a leg out there.
Right, tries to poke him out round start, but Eliza, being the skinny bitch she is, able to weave around it, try to call out a DP, and then chair toss, try and catch their opponent's approaches. Did not work out, but was able to get a hit confirmed soon afterwards. Going with that A-Train Vortex. We're playing like pleasure tonight. And I think Glitch Shoes? I don't remember if Glitch Shoes had a Bayo. I don't think Pleasure has a Bayo, so I guess that's fine. Unique enough. Catches him low. Just holding down back, and they're like, you know what, I can just throw it a low here. Worked out nicely. Long legs, getting a nice hit confirmed. Not able to make a long combo out of it, unfortunately. I still outspace with air dash into jumping medium kick. Really powerful spacing tool. Able to hit confirm from that into a full combo, but unfortunately was not able to utilize the tool fully. Snuck on in with boat, catching that raw tag. Raw tags are dangerous. Huge amounts of recovery on that. High frames might be tempting, but always risky. Get to throw, no conversion with BFF Super, that's okay. We're going to hold on to that 3 meter, hopefully to maybe utilize it to quickly kill a character when they absolutely need to with a level 5 combo. Fireball and Tier to try and keep your opponent at bay. Worked out, Eliza dashes right on into that and takes the kill. Holding on to that L. Fireball to pretend that that's safe. Oh, got him with the hard kick, and then just pressing armored buttons do a lot of damage. This was a combo that does mean it was not scaled. Don't have a fireballs. Fireball, 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 fireball. Nice catch with the A-Train assist. The A-Train assist does shut down any sort of aerial gameplay very, very quickly. Scoop! Sitting on 5 meter. We can style. Boom. Boom. No penguin, but that's okay.
We'll be right back after these messages.
And with that, we're gonna go ahead and call it an evening. Well played by all the players tonight. If you like what you saw here and want to see more of it, we do go live every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, and 9 p.m. GMT. I think it's 9 p.m. GMT. I'm not actually sure what time it is in Europe. But yeah, we're here every Saturday. Signups go live tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe even sooner. I don't know. Like they're up every week, so go ahead and look for the signups. They're everywhere. They're on Twitter. They're on Reddit. They're on Skullheart forums. They are on Twitter. I already said Twitter. They're on the Steam group. I don't know. If you want to sign up, I'm trying to do everything I can to help you sign up. Just do it. Get in your practice, please. If you want to apply the skills or want to see your skills in practice, or the things you're practicing in practice, I guess. I don't know, that's like a weird phrase, but whatever. We have a weekly tournament, Skullgirls Get Gr8, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. That tournament does have a prize pool every 4th week of the month. This is not the 4th week of the month this week, but it will be coming up soon, right before CE Otaku. And if you like competitive Skullgirls and want to see some peak level play, well, hold on to your horses, because September 27th is the beginning of CE Otaku, and goddamn, is it going to be a great tournament or what? So I will see you all next time. Look out for CE Otaku. Look out for, I don't know, what else? Skullgirls Get Gr8, I guess. Look out in general, you know? There's good things coming up. Just keep an eye open, alright? Don't shut the door. I don't know what I'm getting at. I'm tired. I'll talk to you all later. Peace. Oh, VODs will be up right after this. Bye.